Hello and welcome. We're at the track with the Sport of Kings. Coming up, the favourite disappoints in the Trinidad and Tobago Midsummer Classic. There's racing action from Jamaica midweek, and the outstanding colt American Pharoah, winner of the Kentucky Derby and the Preakness, tries this weekend in New York to do what no other horse has done in 37 years. Let's head first to Santa Rosa Park in T&T, where 8 runners lined up for the Carib Brewery Midsummer Classic. The second leg of the TNT Triple Crown, the 6-horse Warmaker, a hot 2-5 favourite, following his easy win at 1-9 odds in the Easter Guinness in April. Nobel Abrego rides for champion trainer John O'Brien. The 1-horse is Royal Pioneer at 7-1. The favourite stablemate, Criminal Intent, is number 2 at 20-1. Dylan Kellerwan astride. 3 Legal Advisor, 7-1 from the Anthony Nunes barn. Completing the field, Warmaker coming off 3 straight wins. Number 7, Risky Trial at 12-1. And a former Jamaica champion jockey Shane Ellis mounts the 8-horse Cloud9 at odds of 9-1. From the combox, Eddie Arno saw them out of the gates.
And the 8 runners sent on their way for the Midsummer Classic, and slow to leave was Royal Pioneer. Well away was the favourite Warmaker, as well as Criminal Intent on the inside and Legal Advisor. That's the top 3 as they pass the grandstand for the first time. And Criminal Intent will cut out the running, leads by a length and a half. Warmaker on the outside of Legal Advisor is in the second spot. Then comes Cloud9. On the inside of that one is Root of Jesse, as they move around the first corner with just about over 1,400 meters to travel. Following Root of Jesse through is Risky Trial. After Risky Trial is Royal Pioneer, and Serengeti has tailed herself off as they go to the 1,200 meter pole. And the Criminal Intent is taking them along very nicely indeed. In second spot is the heavy favorite, tracking well in the hands of Nobel Abrego. Then on the outside of that one is the grey, Cloud9. 2 lengths back to Legal Advisor, who is coming under pressure. After Legal Advisor is Root of Jesse. Risky Trial is one of the back markers together with Royal Pioneer, and Serengeti has absolutely no chance of finishing in the top 4 as they pass the 700 meter marker, or rather the 800 meter pole, and Criminal Intent is winding it up in front. Warmaker on his outside in second. Back in third is Cloud9. That one is traveling really well in third. Then a long gap of about 5, maybe 6 lengths back to the other one. That's Legal Advisor. As the top 3 starting to get away now. Criminal Intent is now being asked this question to stretch away. He leads by 2 lengths. Cloud9 in second. The favorite is in some problems. That's Warmaker. He has work to do as they straighten up now. And it's Criminal Intent who brings them to the final 250 meters with a 2-length gap. Cloud9 second, Warmaker is only third, and struggling in fourth is Legal Advisor. But Criminal Intent is keeping on for pressure with 100 meters to go. And it doesn't look as though we're going to have a Triple Crown winner this year. That's because Criminal Intent scores in the Midsummer Classic and scores readily.
A perfectly measured ride by Dylan Kellerwan from in front, expertly regulating the pace to set up the race to his mount's benefit, unleashing the colt with a burst of saved speed for the finish that crippled the field. At long odds of 20-1, not often you see these odds winning classics, but Criminal Intent did it, chased in the end by the 92-bet Cloud9 with Jamaican jockey Shane Ellis aboard. Criminal Intent stablemate and hot favourite Warmaker fading into 4th, ending his Triple Crown bid. Criminal Intent, bred in Jamaica by the Everglades Farm Limited and owned by Kids 2, clocked 2 minutes 4 seconds for the 9.5 furlong trip, scoring the upset win by 3 1/4 lengths for champion trainer John O'Brien.
In races such as these, when you have a speed horse that there's nobody ready to go and challenge it, you can expect results that, he stays there and he just gets brave on the lead and runs away from them in the end,
Still in Trinidad and Tobago, the secondary feature, the Carib Arima Racing Club Cup. Another win for Horse of the Year, Bigman in town. But he had to work hard down the home stretch.
As they come to the final 400 meters, Crime of Passion is right there in third. Then a long gap back to Bergeron Rodeo. After Bergeron Rodeo on the inside, and that is Momentum. This one's Ron has work to do as they come inside the final 200 meters. Transpire and Big Man in Tongue, nip and tuck. A long way to the third horse, Crime of Passion. Big Man in Tongue is starting to get the upper hand. Transpire is trying to battle back. They come up towards the finishing line. Big Man in Tongue keeps his winning streak going.
Passing a huge test here, Big Man in Town uses a stout homestretch effort to fend off the 7-1 bet Transpire to win the ARC Club Cup under regular jockey Nobel Abrego as a 2-5 favourite. For the half-length win, Bigman in Town equals his own 9 furlong track record of 1:51 seconds even. Bred in Jamaica by the champion Ham Stables, Bigman in Town is now trained by Hararam Gobin, and this win a huge relief for owner Basker and Basaw, who an hour earlier had seen his 3-year-old star War Maker flop in the Midsummer.
They went slow in the beginning. I think the jockey thought he had Transpire beaten him, but Transpire is a better horse than we thought, and Transpire went back on. But you know, big man is big man. He will come back at you. He wouldn't give up. He'll come at you. Yeah.
It's a nice duel coming out of stretch. Were there any anxious moments for you?
No, with big man in Tongue, I know big man. Nobody beat him. Only one time he got beaten and finished with headline news as a 3-year-old. But no, big man will come at the end. Big man just know about where the winning pole is.
For Bigman in Town, a 14th win in 21 starts since arriving in TNT from Jamaica, already with earnings of over $1.5 million TNT dollars at Santa Rosa Park. In Jamaica, the midweek feature was a drumbeat trophy of a 5 furlong straight. The 3-5 favourite, Willie Goldsmith, making it look easy.
As Willie Goldsmith now shows on that lead, fast and flashy, and all his mine is there. On the far side, Winnie Sure is now asked to pick up. Here Comes Trouble is just in behind those horses. Grand Mark has drifted over toward the stand fence, but it's Willie Goldsmith in the orange and the white noseband, dead center of the racetrack, that looks to have the overall lead as he flashes past the 8th pole. Winnie Sure on the far side, all his mine and fast and flashy in behind them. Beginning to make some ground at this stage, that's Terra Marique, but they're all staring at the rear end of Willie Goldsmith. He's clear and wins effortlessly.
Leading jockey Robert Halladine, smooth and confident in the saddle, steers Willie Goldsmith to the easy win as a 3-5 favourite, clocking 59.80 seconds for the 9-length victory for trainer Victor Williams, owner Sir Clives and breeder Michael Lincook. And finally, American racing fans are getting excited again about the possibility of another Triple Crown winner. Now, since the last series winner, affirmed in 1978, 13 horses, 9 in the last 20 years, have won the Kentucky Derby and the Preakness, but failed in the Belmont Stakes to miss the Triple Crown. Well, the outstanding colt American Pharoah arrived at New York's Belmont ready for battle and has looked fluent at exercise this week. His job here, a very, very tough one, facing some fresh horses, a few that raced in the Kentucky Derby but missed the Preakness. 8 horses confirmed at Wednesday's post-position draw for Saturday's run at the famous New York track over 12 furlongs, the longest race in the Triple Crown series, and this is a decent field to test American Pharoah, especially the 6 horse. 4th in the Derby, Frosted at 5-1 in the morning line odds, and number 8, Materiality, who was 6th in the Derby, coming here at 6-1 odds. American Pharoah's trainer Bob Baffert very satisfied with the number 5 draw. Now, the stamina-sapping 1.5-mile trip plus the short recovery time, only 6 weeks covering the 3 races, are among the reasons why this Triple Crown is so difficult to achieve. Is it any wonder that only 3 horses have completed the Triple Crown in the last 60 years? The Great Secretariat in 1973, then back-to-back years 1977 with Seattle Slew and 78 with the last Triple Crown champion 37 years ago, affirmed with Steve Cawthon riding. Now, will American Pharoah break the Triple Crown drought? That answer this Saturday, just after 7:30 p.m. Eastern Caribbean time, 6:30 in Jamaica. We've been at the track, covering top stories in the sport of kings. Check us out again next week.